So before I start, I don't own any copyrights to this music. The music that's playing in the background, if there's any music that comes up, the copyright goes directly to whatever record label that these artists are signed to. Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. I got about a good 45 minutes to talk to y'all today, and I didn't think I was gonna have time until I realized that I don't actually have a Menti at 3 o'clock anymore because I moved them back an hour and a half. Hey Glover girl. So I decided, y'all, recently that I want to do more like readings, more work like that. And to be honest, I also decided I hate making content, y'all. Hey, Tanique. And what I mean by content is like the YouTube content. Like I hate like the process of editing and stuff like that. And I even tried to hire somebody to help me with that. It just didn't work out. And so I'm in this place where I'm trying to make sure that when I create stuff, because I'm a creative, y'all, it be idea after idea after idea after idea. I don't know how to stop the flow of ideas. Hey, Hope Divinity. I think, did I read that right? Hope Divine. So anyways, I feel like I've been doing stuff or creating stuff based off of what I think people want instead of what I actually want to create. And so I need to get back into my bag, into what it is that I want to do. And I really just love like Healing Through Beauty. This month has been crazy because y'all know I've been having the human design readings. If you book a human design reading this month, you get a free general life reading. So I've been doing so many fucking readings, like so many, like psychic readings and stuff like that. And I just love doing that work. Like, I feel like that's where I want to spend my time. So I'm going to be making some changes to like certain things. Like for instance, I don't think I want to do like long form content unless I'm on live. Now I do want to start a story time on live specifically about Atlantis because I got some downloads. That I need to share with somebody. So I think what I want to do is like, you know, once a week, get on here and do a story time and just basically build out the story of Atlantis because I think we need to have that conversation. We need to have the conversation. So I want to do that. And I want to like teach. If I'm going to teach, I want to teach on live instead of having to create this whole thing where I'm creating a video and I'm sitting in front of a mic. Like that feels so inauthentic to me. Like and now I know why, because I know who I am in spirit. So I'm trying to realign myself with my energy, right? Hey Danny, thank you for your work. Oh, thank you. Hey Shira. Yeah, so I feel like, and I want to teach live because I'm a people person. Like I've been wanting to talk to people. I've been wanting to call people up and like have a conversation. Like maybe you got some insight that I don't got insight. Like come up here and tell the people, you know, like I want to do stuff like that because I feel like that's more like authentic to who I am. So what I think I want to do is, hey Marcus, y'all know that I have some mentees that one of them graduated this morning, which was kind of sad because we've been with each other every single week for 6 months. A little bit over 6 months. So I decided that because I've been doing like, I got 6 to 9 mentees, and I say 6 to 9 because 3 of them I had to get rid of because they weren't taking the program seriously. And another person was just like some home stuff, you know. But I realized that I love doing mentorship, but I don't want a shit ton of mentees because I feel like that also pulls on my energy too because, you know, if I'm mentoring you, a lot of people have a lot of like emotional trauma and emotional stuff that they have to deal with. So sometimes them sessions is really, really heavy for me being an empath. So what I was going to do, oh shit, let me make sure I don't burn no shit up. Anyways, so what I was going to do was just take 4 mentees. And so I have 3 that are basically going to be done what they done this month with a mentorship. They only have like 1 to 2 more sessions. And instead of taking on 3 people to fulfill that, I only need 1 more person, actually. I only need 1 more person to make 4 that are going to stay. And then that's it. So I am going to open up 1 spot for mentorship. And I think it's going to be like a consultation type of thing. Like I need to meet you. I need to do a reading for you. I need to do something for you before I just take you on, because before it's just like whoever comes, you know, like type of thing. And I don't like that because I need to actually feel into your energy. So I'm gonna be taking one more mentee, and then I'm gonna focus my content more towards posting when I post on TikTok, because I just like making those videos randomly whenever I feel the urge to say something. Hi, is there a fee? Yes, it's $199 a month. I was just looking to join a mentorship today, but it said it was full. Yeah, so I'll send me an email if y'all interested, or a DM, and I'll check them after I get off live. But yeah, I want to do like a vetting type of process for the spiritual mentorship program, because I didn't do that before, and it just fucked some shit up for me, I feel like. So it just made it where I was just like, okay, this is what we're doing. All right, cool, duly noted. That's why I started doing consultations in my business. The wrong energy was coming in. Yes. So I actually feel like I'm aligned with the right energy now, and I got confirmation on that this morning. So, but before I wasn't, and so it was causing all of these things. And now I'm protecting my work and stuff like that, which is good. But so I want to do the mentorship. So I have 4 mentees each, quarter. And I think what I'm going to start doing is maybe taking them September through January. September through April, which is the sleep cycle, just because I feel like that's when you most in your subconscious mind, the energy aligns with you actually, having that. So I think I'm gonna do it like where I only have mentees the last half of the year, and during the springtime, I'm just creating, I'm having fun, I'm doing the things that I like to do. I also finished hypnosis, so I'm now a hypnotist, which I love. I've been doing some free sessions and stuff like that with the hypnosis, because I'm figuring it out, I think it's a lot more of a skill than I realize it to be. So I'm gonna be offering some sessions and stuff for hypnosis. It is like gonna be like a 4-part session type of thing, at a discounted rate, so that I can start working on that, because I want to do more of like the digging into your mind, getting the things out of your way, and then maybe if I am doing a hypnosis session with somebody and that person needs mentorship or needs consultation or needs something like that, I could then offer it then. So I've been thinking about that too. And also just the mediumship and psychic in general life readings, that I love doing those. Like, I love human design for the simple fact is, like, people just don't understand their energy. And I feel like that human design changed my life. So it's more of like, that's like that's like my baby, because I know that that's going to help people. But when it comes down to what I want to do, psychic readings, because I was literally doing a reading with somebody who was telling me she was having a vision, right? And she actually unlocked something in me, and that's how I figured out who I was. But she told me about this vision that she was having, and I tapped into it, and a being came through, and it started telling me information about her, about me, what her relationship to the ocean was. And I'm like writing this stuff down, but I feel crazy as hell, like saying some of the stuff that I'm saying. And it basically was saying like neither one of us knew who we were, and that we were coming from like ancient bloodlines, and not ancient bloodlines, but ancient remembrance is what they said. I was like, what the fuck is that? So I want to do more stuff like that. Greetings, love. How much are the one-on-one sessions? They're $199, and I'm gonna be taking one more person, because I'll take one more person, and then in 2-3 months I'll have another spot opening. But I'm only gonna keep 4 at a time, just because I want to be doing this type of work where I'm doing mediumship readings and stuff like that, because I tapped into this girl's something, I don't know what it was, but it was like neither one of y'all know who y'all are. Y'all are part of like ancient remembrance, and she was having these dreams or visions of like a specific thing, and I was able to tap into that and figure out what that was. And I never did that before. I never did that type of work before, because like any work that I've ever done has been around hold on. Let me burn some sage. I don't know who it is, but you better stop it. But I like doing that because I had never tapped into something like that before. And it's like, I can speak to deities. Like their energy feels very intense for me though. Like it feels like a lot is going on. And I've tapped into Hurkati before. I've tapped into some other energies. One energy that I don't understand. But yeah, so I was able to like help her understand something that she was like having a vision about. And it was a couple days later that I came to the realization of what it was and what she was looking at. But I had just never even ventured in that direction before. So that got me really excited because I feel like I'm on this journey of like discovering a whole new situation. So yeah, so that's why I want to do the story times on Atlantis, because I'm getting downloads about Atlantis and what it actually is, and that it really wasn't just a physical thing. It actually was a harmonic vibration or resonance that went across 5 different harmonics. Like it was celestial and physical, but oceanic, and you know, all these different things. Same with ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt was not just a place, it was a resonance. It was like a frequency felt everywhere. And the Nile River used to actually be connected to the Mississippi River, but there's a piece of land right there that's missing. So that's why in the Bible it says the Nile River had 7 things coming off of it. It was talking about the Mississippi side. So I've been getting some downloads and I want to start having a conversation. All of this is alleged. I'm cuckoo. But for those of you who know, I done came across some shit. Like spiritually, not even on some research type shit. Like I've been getting downloads. And so I've been writing it down and I've been acting like a mad woman. I've kind of been obsessed with like writing that shit down. But I want us to start having conversations about it. You know, because I feel like so many of us are starting to remember and we don't understand what we're seeing when we're remembering. And so recently literally in the last 2 days, every vision that I've had over the last 3 years that I thought was just like a weird dream, or I would know that it was a vision, but I didn't understand it. It all came to a close. It all came to a close. And now I understand what I'm supposed to be doing, but also why people are attracted to me. And so we're going to start talking about the things we need to talk about. We're going to start talking about the things, because so many of y'all are waking up and y'all don't know what that feels like or what that is, or why you're having these weird visions or any of that. So I was going to try to start a group, but I feel like I've done that multiple times before and I don't want to do that again. So maybe it's just going to be like live sessions, you know, and I'll just make sure I protect my live and protect who has access to it. When you know, period. Hey, Bell Goddess. But it's some shit we got to talk about, y'all. It's some juicy shit. It's like, I know the structure of Atlantis and like, I know everything. Like I'm getting messages about everything. And I just want us to do a little story time, and it'll be, you know, all in my head. It's going to be a creative session. This will be just me talking out of my ass. But you know, okay. I'll be in touch with you soon. Peace and love and balance. Thank you, boo. I'll keep a lookout for that. And if you want to get in touch with me, email me. It's Taja, TAJAMOORE 16 @gmail, because sometimes y'all be going to my requested folder in my DMs, and if I don't remember to look, I'll be missing some messages from y'all who be coming through my live. I'm like so over being woke. Like, what is it all for anyways? I mean, you got to change your perspective, love. I love your info. Let's get to it, period. I start dreaming again, but I'm still trying to figure out the meaning behind them. Yeah, I feel like so many people are starting to tell me, like, I keep feeling like I'm having deja vu. I keep feeling like I'm having deja vu. I think there's a convergence. There's a convergence that's happening. And I also like understand what is happening now. Even like why they're in the ocean, like all of, we gonna talk about all that shit. I understand what is happening now. Even like why they're in the ocean, like all of, we gonna talk about all that shit. So what I think I'm like, ooh. So what I think I'm gonna do is start, like, I think it's either gonna be Wednesday or Thursday, and I think I kind of want it to be a little bit later, but my later is different than y'all later because I'm on Pacific time. So I gotta figure that part out. But I want us to start just having a conversation about some things, and I think it'll bring clarity to a lot of different things. Like, I'm gonna explain some things on some up here. You know, it's surpassed ancient Egypt and what's happening in the Americas, and whether or not Black people are native to America, it's past all of that. We're talking about the civilization that we mimic, the above of our below, right? And I think that if we start talking about that, a lot of people are going to wake up. a lot of people are going to start having activations inside of themselves. And I need to stop doing it in a way of me teaching it, because we're not meant to teach. We're not meant to prove. We're not meant to do any of those things. We are meant to exist, you know? And by you just existing, sometimes your energy is activating other people's energy. You don't even realize what that is. You know, that's why sometimes people will be around you and they haven't cried in years, and then y'all have a conversation, all of a sudden they breaking down crying. It's because the energy, how the energy is interacting with each other, which is crazy. It's really crazy. Beautiful light. Hey, Keisha. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to. Hey, Nina. Could you repeat the email? Yeah, it's TAJAMOORE16@gmail. It's tiring, all this up reading, researching, the downloads. It's draining, taking away from my happiness. Unplug, love. Maybe you're just not ready, and that's okay. You got to go do things on your time. But if you looking at spirituality, or you waking up, or you being aware as a burden, then you're looking at it wrong. Because it's not a burden, it's a remembrance. And either you're going to be able to handle it, or you're not going to be able to handle it. So if you're in a place right now where you feel like it's overwhelming you, maybe there's still some healing and stuff that you need to do in order for you to get the perspective, because you're missing the perspective of it all. Why do I rarely dream? A lot of us are having issues with our dreams. Okay? A lot of us are having issues with our dreams. Don't worry. Don't worry. You will be fine soon. Hey everyone, how are you feeling, Tosh? I am feeling good, Lisa. Thank you for asking. It is a good day. I had a couple sessions this morning. So I had my last session with one of my mentees who, she came to every single session. She did all of the work. She's now doing readings and stuff on her own, doing them online, you know, creating her own business. She has her first client, I think right now, 3:33 on the clock, which is when I told her to go live, which is crazy. But she has her first client right now, which is crazy. So she's booked, you know, she's doing her thing. And so I had that this morning, which was kind of sad, but also like, I'm happy for her because I feel like she's ready. Like, I feel like she was already super, super aware. She just needed to know how to understand her gifts and how to, you know, stuff like that. But we still need to do the shadow work portion of it, because, you know, she set boundaries with her mom. She cut off the people who was hurting her. She did all the things. Love that for her, you know? And now she's living an existence that she actually enjoys. Like, she is working from home. She's doing all the things, and she wasn't doing it at first. So, period. Love that. That's tea. And then I had a session with another young lady who just did a general life reading. And I'm actually going to take her on as a mentee because of what I was told in the reading. But yeah, so I did a session with her, and it was great. It was exactly what I feel like she needed to hear. And I always connect with my guides before I connect with your guides. I'm saying guides, like a spirit guides. Some of y'all think I'm saying God. No, I'm not. I'm saying guides. To give y'all whatever messages y'all need to hear. And in me doing that, Spirit told me I need to take her on as a mentee. And so, you know, when Spirit asks, you respond. Hey, Amaris. Big Taj, not the little one, period. You're welcome. Hey, Big Red, how are you today? I'm doing good. You're welcome, Shua. I'm doing really good today, y'all. I feel like I am certain of myself in a really certain way, which is good because I feel like I've been searching for answers for a long time, you know. So to have everything wrapped up in a nice little bow because I said that I was ready, and that's what happened. I literally said, I am ready. What do I need to know? And that night, I just kept getting it. I couldn't even go to sleep. It was just download. Well, this is what you need to know. And I was like, oh, finally, thank you. And it tied together some of the stuff that I've told y'all before, just on being, you know, being on live and shit. Some of the stuff that I told y'all before, like, it tied everything together. Now I understand why I act the way that I act, you know, why I like the things I like, why I struggle speaking up as a kid. And a lot of us have the same problem. We just don't understand what the problem is. So we're going to talk about it. And it's going to tie into, I'm going to tie some movies into this. I'm going to tie some things. up into this because they've really been telling us the whole time. We just didn't know what they was telling us. Yeah, and I unlocked something. Which is crazy, y'all, because I had a dream one time and I didn't understand this dream, but somebody asked me to come with them and they was like, are you ready? And I'm like, yeah. So we stepped through a deep freezer and we ended up somewhere else. It was like an in-between where there was like a staircase going up, and they separated something from me that looked like a fucking octopus or something. I don't even know how to explain it because it wasn't an octopus, but that's what it looked like. That's the closest thing that we have that can make you understand what this thing is, right? They separated something from me. And so then I go upstairs like with them and I come out and we on this deck and I see this pothole open in the ground, and it was like a giant white man carrying like some logs or some shit like out of the ground, right? And I'm like, why the fuck is he that big? And then he shrunk, right? He shrunk. He turned to me and he started singing. And I was like, what is happening? Like, I can't even tell you what the song was, what the nothing, right? He started singing to me though. I did not realize until the other day that that was an activation, because song in like ancient civilizations was not about entertainment. It was never about entertainment. Songs were like, there's specific codes in songs and tones and stuff like that. So it was really an initiation. It was an activation. And like in ancient civilizations like Atlantis, they used songs as a form of ceremony and ritual. And if you were in the presence of a high priestess or somebody who was singing, they were initiating you into something. They were unlocking your DNA. They were activating codes inside of you. Ain't that tea? That's tea. I'm telling you. Hey, Dana. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, shit. Hold on. Where did it go? That's what I'm talking about. That's amazing. I'm truly happy for her. Period. Yes. I haven't been able to meditate or tap in. I'm still new to it, but this last month just feels heavy. It's okay, babe. April is actually hard on women. April and September, I don't know what it is, but feminine energy just doesn't go well with April. It doesn't. April or September, I don't know what it is about them. It's a lot of days that energetically affect us. So it's okay. I think better times are coming. You know, you're just still kind of going through or coming out of the mud a little bit. Take your time. You know, when it comes to meditation, when it comes to your spiritual journey, like, don't rush it. You know, I think people kind of scare you with the timelines are splitting and da-da-da. Y'all, we got time. Okay? We had time. That the solidifying of that doesn't happen until 2033. So if you're just waking up, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. It's just that some of us are just a little ahead of y'all. And it's not a bad thing. Y'all are starting to hear the call, which is good, which means take it slow and do it as you feel called to. Okay? Just go back to it. You know, sometimes meditation can just be 5 minutes before you go to sleep. You know, turn all the lights off, try to get yourself comfortable, and maybe you just chant an affirmation in your head, something you're working on, like, I'm confident and I love myself. You know, chant that in your head, an affirmation, until about 5 minutes. Focus on your breath. Breathe in really deep, breathe out really deep. Breath is so important. Breathe in really deep, breathe out really deep. But just try to be there, exist. You know, what I would say is, what I like to say is, I detach myself from anything that in this physical reality. I release myself from any attachments. And when I say that, it's like my mind clears. It's like my mind just kind of goes blank. Oh, that's dope. I've heard songs in my dreams I've never heard before. Yes, you're being activated. Yes. Hey, Michaela. This is my song. I know some people claim you shouldn't go to funerals when pregnant. But my son was dancing the whole time they were singing while I was still pregnant at a funeral. I think intention is everything. Always put protections around yourself wherever you go. Wherever you go, put protections around yourself. Set your intention for what you're going to experience, because it doesn't matter where you are. Hey, Tay-Tay. Hi, boo. I miss you. I actually sent you a message, girl, the other day, trying to check on my girl. But yeah, so when you set your intention, nothing can touch you, because you got to understand how powerful you are. A lot of us, the 144,000. A lot of us don't understand the power that we hold, and it's our belief system that's causing the problems, because we believe that we're being attacked, because we believe that we can be attacked. The belief matters because the belief creates the reality. I was saying that relating to music being connected to rituals and such. Oh, okay, I got you. Hey, boo. Hey, Nadia. Ooh, my food is almost here, y'all. I'm probably gonna have to jet. Y'all wanna do y'all like that? Yeah, I'm hungry. I ain't ate all day, and it's about 4 o'clock. But what I was just getting on here and telling y'all was that it's about to look a little different. So if you're not a part of my Patreon, please. Oh, I deleted it because oh, okay, I got you, boo. No problem. You don't have to re-download it. You know, actually do, so I can give you my number. Girl, I'm about to eat me some tacos. Don't even listen. I'm about to eat me some tacos because yesterday I fasted, and at about 12 o'clock, because I was still up, I was like, okay, my fast is over. Let me get me some food, because I was about to be up anyways because I was writing. And I ordered this place called Monster Tacos in LA. Child. And I get fixated on stuff, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand how obsessive my personality is. It's like something happens and I'm fixated. That's why I feel like I'm not neurospicy or something. And so I could eat it every single day for the rest of my life, you know, and that would be fine. But there's a moment where I get tired of it, and then I could never eat it again. And so, yeah. So I need the tacos again. And they hard tacos too. And I'm not usually a hard taco type of girl, but I need that. I don't know what you just came over me, but the veggie wrap busting, period. Girl, I will. We got to stay connected. Enjoy your tacos. I'm making some right now. See? Yes. Yeah, we do got to stay connected, boo. Hit me up so I can send you my number. Might as well go nourish the body love, period. Yes, and I'm like, anyways. So I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all that I was going to try to change stuff a little bit. I'm only going to take on 4 mentees. I only have 1 more space left right now. And actually it's not even available until a couple weeks, but that too, I'm gonna start offering the hypnosis sessions and stuff like that. But I just feel like I need to practice a little bit more because it's a little bit more complicated than I expected it to be from what I was studying, which is okay. I really just need to learn how to get off of my agenda and on the client's agenda. And I think I've learned how to do that because I've been doing some sessions, but I just want to be good at it before I start charging people, you know, full price for that. When it comes to the live sessions, I don't want to make content in the aspect of me doing long form content, me sitting in front of a computer teaching with a microphone. I don't want to do that. If I'm going to teach y'all something, I'm going to come on live and we're just going to have a live session and I'll repost it on YouTube. And that's how I kind of want to do my long form content. Okay. But I do want to start having a conversation about Atlantis, and I'm just going to call that story time because I'm going to tell you it in the form of a story. Okay. So we're going to do story time. So I'll have that piece of content as well. And then I'll just keep doing my TikTok videos like I've been doing them and stuff like that. But I want to focus more of my attention towards, you know, mediumship readings and psychic readings, mediumship readings, because I feel like some people are so stuck in the right now that they just need to be told or get confirmation on what they need to do right now. And so that's why I like doing the mediumship readings, but also sometimes something comes through or I'm able to connect to something when it comes to y'all visions and the visions y'all having and give y'all clarity on that. And I like doing that. I don't know what that being was that came through in that girl's reading, but I was here for it. I mean, I didn't know what it was, but it told me some stuff about myself. I'm good with that, you know? And I feel like I'm pulling the right people towards me right now because I'm protecting my work and I'm doing things in a specific way, which is good. And so I want to do more of that, you know? I'm still going to do human design. I'm still going to do the general readings, the mediumship readings. I'll still have, you know, mentees, but I think I'm going to do them in September through April during the sleep cycle. I think I'm just going to do them then and probably only take on 4. Yes, so this month, if you book a human design reading, you also get a free general life reading as well. I already did you though, didn't I, boo? I thought I did a reading for you. But yeah, this month until the end of April, if you book a human design reading or a Mommy and Me reading, and this has to be a full reading, the human design or Mommy and Me, you get a free general life reading. So Human design readers. Oh, yes. Okay. Yep. You can book a Mommy and Me and you'll get another general free reading as well. So if you want to do that, or because you already got the general reading, if you want to just channel someone who is passed over, we can do that. Well, we already did that though. But yeah. Yep, you'll get another one. Oh, my daughter wants one. Okay, yes. Sorry, I thought you were saying you and your daughter like a Mommy and Me. So yeah. Yep, this month is $149 for the human design reading or the Mommy and Me reading, and then the general life reading is $125. So you get that $125 reading for free, and it's just me spending 30 minutes to 45 minutes telling you what you need to work on right now and giving you some advice. Sometimes I send you resources that can help you, like that type of thing. So yeah, so I'll be doing that type of work, and I feel like I love that type of work, and it's gonna just make me feel better about what I'm doing, because sometimes I'll do stuff based off of what y'all ask me for, but it's not something that I like doing, and it doesn't bring me any fulfillment. So if it's not even bringing me results that I want to see, and it's not bringing me fulfillment, it just feels like I'm spinning my fucking wheels. So, and it takes so much energy for me to create those videos when I can just go live and give y'all the information on live, and we can have an actual discussion about it. You know, I don't think that the podcast is coming back. I thought about it. I tried to even write the episodes. I actually wrote 2 episodes, and it's just, I don't want to teach like that. Like, I don't want to teach in the way that I've been trying to teach. Like, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a professor. I'm not nothing. You know, I don't want to teach that way. I just want to have a conversation. That's it. And that is my teaching, the conversation. You know, where y'all can ask me questions, where we can kind of bounce off of each other, like that type of thing. Because the editing, all that other bullshit, I don't like it. I want to connect. Yes. Have you seen Sinners? If so, I would love your take. I have not seen Sinners, but I'm seeing it on Friday. So on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I might come live and tell you what my take is. But I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, it's different when you're just talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I've been trying to make the long form content because people are like, no, you need to do like spiritual intelligence 101. You need to do that. Tadra, where your course at? And it's like, yeah, but when I do those things, I don't see those same people showing up. And, you know, and then it's be like, well, I did this for you. I didn't really do this for me. And I'm like, well, why am I doing anything that's outside of myself? You know what I'm saying? I feel like creativity can be so convoluted when people know you. You know, fame or attention, I'm just saying fame in general for other people, but attention in general, so many people have opinions on how they think you're supposed to show up. And if you start feeding into that, then it pulls you away from what you authentically want to do. And I feel like I've been pulled away a little bit. So I'm trying to pull myself back. You know, the podcast I was asked for. The Spiritual Intelligence 101 I was asked for. The YouTube content I was asked for. You know? So instead, I'm going to do it my way now. And I think my way is going to be a way that y'all actually fuck with. I think y'all going to like it. Because then y'all get to be involved in the process, and there's more of us being a community. And that's what I want, a community. You know, I don't want to just put out these videos and y'all just come and leave comments. No, like, I want a community. Like, I want a community. And I feel like that's the part that I'm missing. Or, you know, like, because I love coming on here and seeing some of the same names pop up. It's like, I know y'all know me. You know, I like that. Yes, I'm going to be on YouTube, but I'm just going to post. So YouTube is going to be the platform where I post my repost. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to record everything on TikTok, and I might record also on YouTube. So you might see me live on TikTok or YouTube, right? When I post TikTok content, meaning like I just recorded a video, I'm telling y'all something real quick, like a little quick hit. That's going to be on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. The thing that I'm moving away from when it comes to YouTube is the content, like the long form content, like numerology, astrology, energy, spiritual intelligence 101. Like, I want to move away from that. Instead, I'll just give y'all the gems like this, like a conversation. And I might label it, this is what we talked about in this live, but I just don't want to sit in front of a computer with a mic and a script. Ew, gross. I don't like that. But I've been trying to give y'all what y'all, I feel like y'all want, but I think y'all gonna like my way. I started watching your YouTube and taking notes. Yes, so it's still gonna be like that. Like, these lives go on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Dana. I appreciate that. Hello, I follow you and learn so much. I'm not interactive, but just want you to know that I appreciate you and all you do. Oh, thank you, boo. I appreciate that. Definitely feel that, and I'm excited for it. Yes, I'm excited for us to start having a conversation. I just need to organize. And that's what I've been doing. I've literally been a mad woman these last like 3 days. Organizing shit, talking about hierarchy, trying to figure out like where everything goes. Which is really fucking exciting. It's really exciting because I've been getting breadcrumbs about this for a long time. I just didn't know what they meant when they stand alone. Like, I didn't know what it meant when they stand alone. And so now that I understand the full concept and what it ties back to, we in the game. We in the game. I definitely feel that. I'm excited here from Florida, and I love your content. Oh, thank you, just Vivian. I appreciate you. Okay, y'all, my food is here. So I'm gonna go, but I'm probably gonna be on here tomorrow. If you're in my Patreon in the if you're in my Patreon tomorrow, I'm doing free readings at 2:30 p.m. PT. So make sure you tap in. I put a message in the Patreon for those who are in my Patreon. The community chat is free. But I'm doing free readings tomorrow at a specific time. It's in my Patreon. Check it out. I'll probably see y'all tomorrow at some times. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later.